guys, it's Angel and
Donnie.
today we're going to be coming to you with a fun little video talking about our traditions and cultural differences and similarities too. So, you want to start? Or you know what? I'll start because since I have the phone.
Go ahead, babe.
I'll start. Okay. So, we'll kind of start off in categories in category towards family events, because that's kind of how the first little bullet point is flowing. So at family events, in my family, the men don't make their plates, so that's a huge thing in black culture. In the black community, okay, when there's a family event and your boyfriend, your husband, whatever, he's there, he is not to make his own plate.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He is not. No.
I didn't know that.
Don't do that. He tried to make his own plate at one of our family functions, and my uncle was like, Angel, make his plate. I was like, yes, so just sit down, relax.
Yeah.
I'll make your plate. And also, never put food on paper plates. We eat off paper plates, you know what I mean? But, because we're, Donnie's cool with eating off paper plates, but
no problem.
Normally, I do not put food on paper plates. Usually, it's served off of a glass off of a glass dish, and that's just how it's always been. That's so funny because we just saw a meme about this on Facebook, and it was really funny because while it was ungrateful for him to even be complaining about a paper plate with all that good food on the plate,
and it looked like it was cooked good.
It looked like it was cooked good too, but you don't. My mom never, put food on a paper plate unless it was at a family event or something like that, So we don't normally do that. So that was something that was a cultural difference, because, Donnie's family is used to whenever you guys eat.
It's always on glass, or or plastic bowl, hard plastic bowl.
But as far as serving, you guys serve.
We serve family style.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. We have all these entrees on the table, and everyone just eats from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
I remember bringing Babe over for one of the first times eating over. When my mom had cooked and we had all the family there. And, one of her first experiences having all that food out there, she went, it's a bit new to Babe. And, but yeah, it was fun because, you just take and share, and I being, her husband would put a little on her plate.
It was different because in my family, we're used to each person is served an individual plate of food, instead of kind of family, kind of not buffet style where you kind of dishing, everything is right there on the table and you're dishing it up onto your plate. That's no, I can't say that that's how we eat, even for family functions and birthdays and stuff like that. It's the food is in the kitchen and everybody has an individual plate that you put food on, and then you go sit at the table with that plate. So that's just how it is.
I think at Asian functions, it's there's all this food, it is kind of buffet style. All this food is out on the table, and you just grab a plate and just help yourself to it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I noticed too, and I thought that was interesting and fun too. We talked about the men don't serve themselves at family functions, family style eating. your family definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Sibling hierarchy.
Yeah, so it's a big deal, sibling hierarchy. It generally older your elders should have, more respect, and you should listen to them. They're more authoritative, basically.
Yeah. And in my family, yes, I have an older brother and sister. They're both twins. But I mean, we I don't know, like yes, there's a hierarchy, and I listen to them, like my brother and my older brother and sister, but like that's not like an emphasis on it. Like I don't know, like I can't. It's that's not an emphasis on, oh, you listen to him because he's the older brother, or they're in charge. They're in charge. I don't know. Like it's a little different with the whole sibling, hierarchy in my family. I think in my family, like it's whoever's the smartest. Whoever's the smartest.
That's a pretty good rule.
Yeah, whoever's the smartest in my family, that's who's in charge. And so usually, usually I was left in charge, or my sister kind of got that role because she's more of a outspoken,
Mm-hmm.
So my mom would always, either put her in charge because she was like more outspoken, and because she was my mom's favorite though. Like parents have those.
Yeah, they
Parents
definitely
have,
do. Yeah.
Parents have
They might not tell you, but
have favorite children. Okay. But moving on.
What's next?
Okay, well, we should have included this in the whole food talk before. Well, as far as like events, like at family events and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Praying before you eat. That's something that's really like huge in my family. Or even like I don't know if it's like, I think it's like Black culture. To always pray before you eat. But I think that's something that you definitely picked up from me.
Yeah, definitely.
Being together for as long as we have. But we definitely pray before we eat. It doesn't matter if it's leftovers. If you've already prayed over it.
Yeah.
But if you get up and then you finish eating in that one sitting and you come back to that plate of food, maybe some hours later, you're supposed to pray. You pray.
Yeah.
Pray before you eat.
Yeah, that's something I definitely picked up with Babe, and being more religious and spiritual.
Yeah, and I know in more recent years, we've definitely become more spiritual than religious, because
Right.
I know beforehand we used to go, we would go to church every Sunday, and or if we didn't go to church every Sunday, we would be listening in every Sunday via internet or something like that. But now we are definitely more spiritual couple. We definitely pray and stuff like that, but it's not like a church based thing that we do every Sunday and or anything like that.
Right. And as far as what we do before we eat, and I'm pretty sure in Asian culture we basically invite, especially in the Vietnamese culture, we invite our parents or our elders to eat before us. I would say something like "my man yong."
That was something. That was actually something new. I think, didn't you guys say that for your mom's birthday? I believe.
Yeah, right before we ate, and
Yeah.
we said that, and you said it too.
Yeah.
That was really good, babe.
I'm trying to get good at my Vietnamese, guys.
No, she's been really good. She'll be saying some phrases, and it'll catch my mom off guard. She said she'll go oh. That's when she's like really surprised in a good way.
Mia is like, she was like, ooh, like, really surprised that it.
Yeah, we were what happened? We were the three of us, me, Angel, and my mom. We had all went out to eat at a First Chinese barbecue, and after we ate, we were on our way to the car. What'd you say?
I think I told her, thank you. I said thank you, mom, but I said it in Vietnamese.
Yeah, she did.
I said, come on, meow.
And she went, oh. That sounded not wrong, man. My mom's like, why? How'd she say it so clearly?
Yeah. So I've been really trying to practice and get better at my Vietnamese, so I can converse more with my mother-in-law.
Yeah, my mom and Angel's been talking a lot. And, I have a great relationship. That's awesome.
It's really, I don't know, it's come a long way, and I'm really happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But back to this, another one that's really big in babes culture is taking off your shoes.
Yeah, we don't have that in our house. Like if you walk into the house, you take your shoes off. I mean, if you keep them on, walk them on in the house, that's so disrespectful. You'll catch an earful from your mom, like dirtying up the house. You don't want none of that. You just know not to.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I have to get used to, because when we come over to someone's house, I mean, if that's like a rule that they have, then that's something that they have, but it's definitely not something that we were used to doing growing up in my family, or or any of my friends, or their families.
Right.
Taking off your shoes. Usually when you come over to someone's house, you dressed up, or you want to be dressed out, swagged out. Your shoes go with your outfit, so you're not taking off your shoes.
It's a complete set.
It's a complete ensemble. But that's something that was something that I had to get used to. Being with Babe, like taking off your shoes, which I have fully adapted to, and I enjoy it too, because it's like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't want to be tracking dirt in your house.
Just hope she don't use them long laced up shoes. It'll take forever to put on
about?
and take off.
Anyways, what are you talking about? Okay, so next one is food.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy difference there. I mean, Asian food is more. We eat a lot of white rice, big portions of it with shareable foods, like, I don't know, poultry, meat, whatever.
You guys eat a lot of pork. That's one thing I noticed.
We eat a lot of everything.
One of the things that I noticed that you guys eat is pork. That's one thing that I've noticed is pork, and that's like one of the a lot of dishes involve pork, and
I can see that. I think Asians are really good at stretching their dollar and in the foods, and pork is usually one of the cheaper meats, and just with the right seasonings, and we eat a lot of greens with it too, and soups and things like that with a lot of white rice. Which is a huge difference from what Babe usually eats, which is like more Creole type flavorings.
Yeah, we don't eat. Babe didn't eat parboiled rice until he met me, and he didn't even know what it was, like parboiled. But that's like a huge thing that my family used to eat a lot of parboiled rice. It's very different. It's less starch than white rice.
Yeah,
and
it has a
very distinctive
flavor to it that I had to get used to.
And so, with Babe's food, like pho and Nook Mom, which things that are really different from what I'm used to eating growing up, with heavy fish flavor, like, Like,
There's
I
a
mean,
lot of that fish flavor.
a heavy fish sauce flavor. Don't get me wrong, New Orleans cuisine has a lot of seafood in it, but it's not like that. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
more savory and more gravies, more
It's
roux based,
heavier. Let's say
way
it's
more
heavier.
heavier. With the roux and like the cream based sauces and things like that.
Hmm.
Lots of seasoning and butter and stuff like that, and New Orleans cuisine.
Yeah.
Um, so it's different. I know Babe really enjoys a good fried chicken.
Oh man.
He enjoys.
I do. I'm so guilty. Her mom makes the ultimate fried chicken.
And she makes really great gumbo and
Just food, everything,
food.
anything.
Red beans and rice.
Anything our mom touches is just
Yeah,
it's so freaking good.
his mom makes really good.
Mm-hmm.
What was that beef stew called?
Ball call.
Baka. Oh my god.
It's like a like a beef stew pretty much. Eat it with the French baguette.
Yeah. Super, 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 super good. I love it. And of course I love pho, which I didn't even know about
Oh
until
man.
Babe introduced me to pho and spring rolls. I didn't know anything about them. All I knew was egg rolls, guys. All I knew was egg rolls. So,
Yeah, she was so missing out.
So I absolutely love Asian cuisine. Like
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
And I've definitely embraced more of her type of like, style of cooking and eating.
Yeah, Cajun,
Cajun
Creole.
and Creole. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. As far as like music, our music is pretty much we like the same music. We like the same music.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
personally, I mean, I'm so Americanized. I was born here in the States, and I grew up listening to rap and alternative rock, pretty much everything.
yeah. But I'm sorry. Go.
I know. I just prefer not to listen to country music. Sorry, guys, but I tried.
Even though we're here in Texas, but
I can't do
no,
it.
I can't do like okay. As a whole, country music is just not something that I reach for. I like a few country songs, but I can like count
Right.
that on one hand.
Yeah.
Seriously. But my music selection is pretty eclectic. I like, hip hop, of course, R&B, dubstep, house music.
Yeah.
Like
I got babe into like
you really got me into
like that electronic.
yeah, electronica, and dubstep and house music. Like I love it. I love it. But yeah, we pretty much like a lot of the same
stuff, pretty much.
music.
Yeah.
Now as far as like family, and this is probably like the last little bullet point.
Mm-hmm.
Like my family is a whole lot more boisterous.
Yeah.
We're a lot more
That's so
boisterous.
true.
It's a lot of us, and I have a lot of cousins, and we're a fun, loud bunch. We just like to have a good time, and that was something that Babe had to get used to
Yeah.
being around such a big family.
Uh-huh.
Seeing so many little cousins and kids and stuff like that. I know that was really different from his family structure.
Yeah, I mean, coming from just a small intermediate family, I don't have like I don't have like cousins or uncles or anything like that. So, just being in our home or whatever, we're not loud. We gotta keep to ourselves. We're not rowdy.
Like being at
But being at like Babe's house, like over at her mom's, and like especially during functions and everything, man, like everybody's there.
Yeah.
And I remember walking through one of them doors one time. I like 8 kids rushed my legs. I loved it, but it's something I have to get used to. Like,
yeah. So I have a lot of cousins. I have a lot of cousins, baby cousins, and stuff like that. So, and Babe doesn't have any cousins.
Mhm.
You know, uncles and aunts and things like that. So that was definitely something different. He's, you know,
Yeah, but I love it. You know,
yeah,
it's just they're family too.
yeah,
I love
and
them.
you know they fully embraced and accepted him. So it's just like it's family.
Yeah.
But I think that's it. Please, guys, in the comment section, put down some of your cultural differences that you share with your mate. Get the discussion going.
Yeah, I'd love to read those.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of differences they are.
Yeah. So guys, it's been great. We'll be back again with another video soon. Maybe a vlog. If you have any more video ideas for us, please put them down below because we love your suggestions. So
Yeah. All right, guys.
anything else, maybe?
No.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, guys. It's been great. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
See y'all.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I keep fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.